Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to another exciting, riveting, and amazing Propagandacast with me, your host and Pearl Lane, the one and only Master Propaganda Heroes like Defender of the Fatherland of your 1v1. Oh, you guessed it, it is Villa Fiore. In the north stands our Redxwings, the reddest of wings. I guarantee you find any wings redder. It's not actually Redxwings. But anyways, fighting here for the British Empire, the Commonwealth, standing forth with the 6th Armoured Division in the south. It is CoH3 fighting here for the Deutsches Afrika, the German army, Das Vaterland. Setting forth here with the 16th Panzerdivision, hardened veterans about to be shipped elsewhere, but they're being dragged into one final fight here in the Italian front as a breakthrough somewhere south of Monte Cassino threatens everything. So we got triple sappers there for Redxwings, Panzer Grenadiers, Panzer Pioneer out of CoH3, sending out towards the north side as Redxwings head south with also a bit of focus there. It's enough the fuel pond right next here to CoH3's space is so far being casually ignored. Interesting choice there by him. As always, big hearty thanks to my Patreon supporters for the continued generous, heroic support of the Propagandacast. Keeps making all these videos possible. And a big thanks to commenting and liking my videos, helps immensely with the YouTube algorithms, also keeps the cat from eating my fingers. So, we are setting out in all manner directions here. Panzer Grenadiers moving forwards with a DAK bolt action rifles. Yes, pretty much the standard bolt action rifle, obviously. Even the most elite division still had a good portion of them, as the German army just couldn't make enough of any other type of weapon. And even when they came to the DAK, they typically had a bunch of, shall I say, substitutes, where basically they used captured weapon factories to just make something that largely was identical to the DAK, but with some minor differences. So, little fun fact there as well. More than anything in highlight, just, one of those less discussed part, which is just really the German army industry was not up to the task on its own. So, sappers closing the Panzer Grenadiers here. Going in swiftly with the Sten guns there, the Sten gun Mark II. More Panzer guns arriving here for CoH3 catching there. Redxwing sappers in a rather precarious position, forcing withdrawal. There's Nigel and Lawrence left behind there in the nice summery grass there, Vitsely. Dingoes for Redxwings. Responsive, of course, to the Germans' motorization in the form of the bike. Having none of that. Bike here runs straight to the sappers, quickly forced back. Not much rest here for these bike crews. They're not getting shot at, they're crashing through fences and, well, hedges. I mean, their faces must be aggressively bruised after that. They can't even feel them at this point. I mean, I wouldn't be surprised if they're utterly numb. Again, going in for the Panzer Grenadiers. Panzer Pioneers splitting off to over the sappers. Really trying to get that sapper, of course, get that wipe. It's really going to hurt Redxwings in the early game, and Redxwings goes for heavy armor. Obviously synergizes quite well with having a bunch of sappers, and typically, if you're up against a British placing a lot of sappers, there's a really good chance they're going for heavy armor, basically. So, a bit of a heads up there. We are not quite clear what Redxwings' next move is here. Not seeing any sort of healing stations, nothing there. Attack. The additional sappers, and you can actually get them at a pretty significant discount, where they basically come down to just 165 manpower per unit, which, a unit as combat capable for the sappers, is a pretty immense discount. Got the check there for Redxwings, because here we go. Sappers, under Redxwings' command, got pushed too far there, beyond the limits. No! One man made it out of there. Redxwings' luck is just absolutely bonkers. It's witchcraft. Most Holy Inquisition has been informed of Redxwings' anomalous luck, and he will be investigated, I assure you. So anyways, back to the fighting here. Ambulance all the way there for CoH3. Gotta have that medical support there for the men. Redxwings, of course, meanwhile ignoring that, relying heavily on his luck to carry him through there. Platoon command post up there, ready to provide some good old-fashioned British vehicles, or American ones convincingly painted to look British. Don't you worry, Nigel, just paint the good old Union Jack on that American tank and everyone will believe it is British. Even the Americans. Especially the Americans. Sabs, they're going for the northern point here. And there you go, Dingo spotting the bike here. Catching their CoH3's motorized scout there in a bit of a quirky position. We'll see that Seekim's committed to more Panzer Grenadiers, but Redwings continues to just stick to the same 4 units. He's not growing his force whatsoever, which definitely stands out a bit here. There we go. Finally some growth happening here. It is the Humber armoured car. One of many armoured cars under British employ. Note that the Humber here actually did have a more upgun version with a 37mm gun. That's actually the most produced version. In fact, it would actually serve us until the very end of the war.
We're losing grasp of a victory point.
So there's a bit of fun for you.
Research complete.
There you go. Humber armoured car there out. In fact, they might be having used the turret for the larger gun there and then stuffed a smaller gun into it, which is a bit amusing if that's the case.
A fuel point is being taken.
More sappers there for Redwings. Finally realising that maybe he could actually go for it there. Got artillery in the centre. 25-pounder gun there. Zoned up, ready to hammer that villa and ruin it. All in the name of the British Empire and progress. Panzer Pioneer being hammered up by the Humber. I mean, great if you can take it out, but at the same time then heavy cover, so in a way this is an engagement that kind of works out for Seekim. Like, he's got like a ton of manpower and occupying a much more expensive, much more dangerous unit for a while here, the opposite at the same time. He can't sit around for too long either, because if it does get too unhealthy, the Humber could just stab in and wipe them out. So there are some considerations that you always have to keep in mind, like, you know, from moment to moment. Seekim there calling in the Pak 38, the Panzer Abwehrkanone 38. Certainly highlighting that the Panzerjägers are sort of steadily falling out there, the DAK metagame. Of course, they may return once again upgraded with the Panzerschreck using the new battle group, for those that actually are willing to fork out the money for that one. What do you mean I have to pay $25 to use a Panzerschreck? The Germans! I had to hand all of my dollars anyways as a Reichsbank. How am I supposed to afford this thing? Anyway, sappers are routed by the bike and the 250 half-track.
A victory point is being taken from us.
Withdrawal here, more sappers for Redwings now is really sort of hitting that button. Italian infantry is definitely a fun choice. They're out of sea. Kim, will it be Guastatori? Will it be the light tanks? Probably not. Telemines, that do seem like a potentially very good bet there. So it could definitely derail a lot of Redwings armoured manoeuvres. Of course, on the other hand, with 5 sapper sections, minesweepers seem very likely, at which point, you know, any telemines could quickly find themselves rapidly dealt with. Common trash that's just high explosive. Up north here, Panzer's moving with MD-34, hosting the sappers inside the building there, forcing them to withdraw in the centre. German assaults thwarted by the Humber armoured car here, as Redwings puts up a ferocious perimeter defense in the name of the Empire. Looks like it's going to make a base raid here. Well, looked like it, but maybe it was a misclick. Maybe it was a brain fart.
What do you need?
Maybe the rat that's like, you know, steering him decided otherwise. Who knows? But anyways, flak filling half-track on the way there for Seekim. Classic choice as ever. Sappers are lining up. We got a lot of flamethrowers there for Redwings. Nego Humber out as well there. Pak 38 being used to try and crush the barbed wire. That's going to take a bit of a while then. Certainly not fast enough for the sapper assault teams going in there. More sappers around. We do get, in fact, a 6th sapper section here out of Redwings. Fortunately, not quite as, you know, Art Nouveau and, you know, all fancy, you know, Vanguard stuff here in terms of the meta game. Unfortunately for Redwings, this is a much more common meta build with just a lot of sappers using heavy armor. That, of course, doesn't mean it's bad. Quite the opposite, but, you know, in a way, it is non-meta for Redwings to go for meta, if you will. So, you know, Redwings that way actually ascending the meta even more, like in the non-meta way. It's truly Redwings, you know. It's truly Redwings, you know. He's the Picasso of, you know, metagamers. Well, non-metagamers. Yes, Basil. So after them moving forwards, flak filling, of course, providing heavy fire support there with its port gun there mounted on the rear. Humber dashing in there for the British Empire. Mashed peas everywhere. catch reinforcing healing. Hurt the best, okay? Don't go, cat.
Unit has died in service.
Sappers are being met with a flak feeling.
Territory lost.
MG-34 there on the way for Seakim. But not much further as Belgrade. Imagine for Redxwings looking at the Crusader anti-aircraft tank, and then maybe the Churchill tank of the Black Prince. We'll have to see how conventional Redxwings is when he goes, you know, meta in his own non-meta way. Got the company command post on the way there for Redxwings. That could indicate a Churchill tank is being planned by Redxwings. That could very well indicate a Churchill tank. And there you go, Flakfin going for the sappers here. Meanwhile, on the south, Humber dashing upon a lone Pentagon squad there. That Seakim definitely out way too long in the sun here against the armored car. We're at the Salvador Dali of metagamers here. Redxwings withdraws his Humber armored car before he runs into Pack 38. Meanwhile, his company command post is almost done. Crusader tank there lined up. So again, if he intends to go for the regular Churchill, he can just pick that now. So that's a 0 CP ability, so that's a buildable one. Or he might go for... Yeah, okay, so he's definitely going to go Churchills here versus Seakim, which is definitely going to be a bit tough here for Seakim. As his pack fed, it is not exactly in a great spot. And he does not have access to an Elephant Tank Destroyer or Yak Panther or anything like that easily. Meanwhile, Redxwings going for the foot guards here. Sappers are getting gunned down. Out in the open, they're easy targets with German guns. Humber armored car dashing in. Foot guards there, 1/3 of the way down here for Redxwings and the British Empire. The Gut Seakim, of course, focusing on the immense infantry threat and going for another machine gun, which honestly isn't a bad idea. Of course, he doesn't know that Redxwings is basically planning to hit him with the, like, you know, kind of Churchill tank rush, which of course, considering the size of the Churchill, and I'm talking about the tank, not the Prime Minister, I mean, it's not, even that's going to be a bit of a stretch to call that a rush. But that's another story. So I was withdrawing here. Do get some assault grenadiers here out for Seakim. Does need to be careful around all these souths of the flank as they can quite aggressively eat up assault grenadiers at a significantly, you know, bargain bin price. But they're striking the southwards up north here. Panzer Pioneer rushing in here, minesweepers in hand. A lot of action at crossover points here. Another player just relaxing here. Pack 38 moving in. Redxwings got a bit of a lead here over Seakim there in terms of victory points. We've got the foot guards moving in menacingly with the Thompsons, the bazookas. And they do get off the Gammon bomb here. Assault grenades rushing in now. Got more subs on the way. We've got the Humber, the ultra covering fire. Could deploy the flares to further make the assault grenades easy targets here for Redxwings forces.
We are losing grasp of a fuel point.
Meanwhile, fresh road troops there out of Redxwings space. Not Redxwings, but Seakim space, though. From Redxwings, there conveniently is also another wave of troops on the way there. How funny that works. Sappers holding up flak free and they're rolling in. Got that, veterans who won. That extra bit of esprit de corps. And there you go. Seakim with a Panzer Army Commando. Got the team weapon bonus there to make them significantly tougher to deal with. Beyond that, we're not seeing too much there out of Seakim.
Enemy forces have captured a victory point.
In this battle group, as Redxwings managed to ever gracefully glide towards the Churchill tank. It isn't too far away from being able to build one now. At which point, the situation here, of course, for Seakim will get significantly more uncomfortable.
Have taken our territory.
There you go. Churchill tank is on the way there for Redxwings.
Territory lost. Enemy forces have engaged our
But as the sappers, the more keen to the effective range there is not exactly ideal for the Panzer Grenadiers. They arrive at the half-time assault grenadiers. Does further help. And meanwhile, on the base here, Redxwings goes on the hunt, outmaneuvers Sikkim and takes out its ambulance with a surgical strike that make any American proud.
Support company structure is taking enemy
Churchill
fire.
tank there almost done. Right around the corner. What will be next here for Redxwings and for Sikkim? I mean, obviously for Redxwings it's the Churchill tank, but after that. So there we go, Churchill tank out. Blackfeet, they almost got the Humber. But certainly be a nice revenge there for the ambulance.
Points are available for use.
So good work there by Sikkim, that obviously would have been preferable not to lose the ambulance in the first place. Believe it or not.
Proximity alarm near our munitions point.
MD-34, they're in trouble. There we go, 250 half-track is down.
Destroyed.
Sappers going at it.
Our victory point is being neutralized by
And there we go, Panzer 3 for Mr. Sikkim, the Panzerkampfwagen 3 Ausführung L. Obviously, he may have to reconsider that once your Churchill tank hits, because the Panzer 3 will struggle with it. He might be better off trying to go for the Flak 36 here. I don't know, someone holding up for a pair of Stugs with armoured reserves, though that might be too much time here for Sikkim to like really be able to put aside to halt, you know, the massive Churchill tank. Out, no, food. Looks like some people have not been liking and commenting my videos sufficient enough, and the cat decided to take it into his own paws of doom. Sappers of the Pack 38. And far up north here. Threatening their Redxwings resources there, very good. 250 half-track, trying to escape the Churchill tank. Drives right into the Churchill tank. Bist safe, Fritz! The Churchill tank isn't a Scheiße! Meanwhile, foot guards there routed here. Assault Grenadiers, Panther 3 moving in, backed up by a vast panoply of infantry there out of Sikkim. Not much fell out of the battle group there for Sikkim. I wonder if he just went for that ability. That would be a bit... We'll see. Meanwhile, Redxwings, in the spirit of Redxwings, goes for even more sappers. True visionary and pioneer. The metagame. Meanwhile, sappers the Panzer Grenadiers. Quickly forced away, there's just too many sappers, and more crucially, with a flamethrower. Further south here, Panther going forward, almost getting caught in the mine, but it wasn't finishing in time, so there's a bit of luck there for Sikkim, but his Panzer 3 is significantly undergunned and under-armoured compared to the Churchill tank. And some might seem compared to Churchill. Well, anyways, up north here, sappers routed. Further south here, Panzer Pioneer grabbing the fuel point there. Sappers on a fresh wave of attack here. Right into the Panzer Grenadiers, the MD-34 course buying an ice base of fire, and we go now the ambulance here for Sikkim. Now that the Humber is no longer about, he feels safe enough to go for another ambulance after the trauma there of having it destroyed in his own base. Ambulance halfway done. Foot guards there. Trying to finish off that sapper section, but almost costing the 250 after. He is able to save it there very narrowly, but he doesn't get the sappers. But still, wouldn't be able to get the sappers out at this stage. He's just saving the half-track. Obviously, by far, makes the most sense. Meanwhile there, for Sikkim, his battle group choices remain absent, besides those first two ability picks. And for Redxwings, once that Churchill tank was selected, that was seemingly also enough for him.
Enemy forces have captured a victory point.
Why go for anything else when you got the Churchill tank and the super cheap sappers, is apparently the modus operandi of Redxwings.
Take your positions, engage! The fuel point is being taken from
Another
us.
Churchill tank there for Redxwings.
The victory point is being taken from us.
So how will Seakim respond to an increasingly large number of Churchill tanks? Because he can't really match this with Panzer IIIs easily. Certainly not with the amount of map control that Redxwings is able to consistently put up against him. And we got armor training as well there for Redxwings, which only really promises to make things further difficult here for Seakim. So further incentivize him to find another solution besides the Panzer III. We still haven't seen anything out of his battle group either. But there's certainly a lot of questions. If we do get the Panzer III moving in there, we also get that ability pick there. Also, we've seen that one active. Oh no, it's sound the alarm.
Command points should be assigned at once.
It's not really doing much, I feel like both players are setting command points, are sort of dangling about, but aren't really doing anything meaningful with it. And Seakim is just floating resources. Admittedly, so is Redxwings as well a bit there, but at least Seakim is more fuel, whereas Redxwings arguably has to excuse he doesn't have a lot of fuel at the moment, so there's not so much you can go for except of course more sappers, most likely to replace them if they got lost. And there you go, he does pick the rest of his battle abilities there. Nice standard selection. Even just against Seakim's just constantly float command points here. Got the Stukas of Fuss Flak 36. Yeah, I would say Stukas of Fuss against the Churchill tanks is a choice, but certainly not one I would advise. Flak 36 is certainly gonna have more firepower, obviously is a bit less static. So what we'll probably, of course, is Seakim setting up some good positions with it. If you can do that, I mean, Redxwings will struggle a bit with the Churchill tanks, though, of course. This ability on the hand can kind of counter them because we just sets it up right on top of it. The Flak 36 can't shoot the aircraft, it's too close. So it can just circle about it easily. So, certainly some potential awkward elements here for Seakim versus Redxwings, but arguably that is inevitable. There you go. Flag 36 team has arrived. U-34 then troubled sappers on all sides here. And a massive wave of troops that Seakim's and the 16th Panzer Division's base. Meanwhile, Flak 36 needs to get hauled to the front line here. It's so far, there we go, setting back at base, but finally, Seakim, motivates himself, clicks the button, and sends the Flak 36 forward to the front line. And a foot guard section here for Redxwings. Not just sappers, but foot guards too. And there you go. Flag 36 goes a great hit here on the Churchill tank. Mine goes off. Another great shot there. Entire crew there, of course, shaking with every roaring hit there from the flak gun. Crikey, Nigel! That's a King Tiger! What are you talking about, Roger? They don't have King Tigers yet! Oh. Also, that's a static artillery piece. Oh.
The enemy have claimed our sector. Laying mines here. Grab them.
Laying down some mines? Not a bad idea, though. Again, you could at least pick the buildings maybe for telemines. So far, though, he's just not really doing much. He's got 10 command points, not just floating about. He still isn't doing anything with them. I can't help but feel that is a bit of an oversight here by Seakim, if I have to be honest. We're pushing the southern victory point, and we've got a decent lead here for Redxwings over Seakim. He's certainly not improving with every passing moment here for him. Up north here, some Panzers went pretty deep in. There's a Redxwings rear line, so bold move there by Seakim. Very bold. Yeah, foot guards moving in there, screening the Churchill tank and also threatening to knock out the Panzer III, but doesn't get out there fast enough.
We're losing grasp of ammunition
Yeah, Panzers they're wiped out.
A Panzergrenadier squad has been cut down.
Sound the alarm. As the alarm is sounded. Good God's getting more flak fatigues coming up. We got a massive wave of infantry coming in. Their flak fatigues. Get careful here again. Another great shot there from the flak. Still, CKIM is trying to make much progress here versus Redxwings. Redxwings just has a lot of fairly cost-efficient units with the sappers here. Make it easier to contain CKIM. Plus, he's got all the mines in the world. Again, because he's having a lot of sappers and most of the map. So, it certainly adds some slowly snowballing elements here against his opponent.
Italian gustatori are available to deploy.
Quick grenade there. Sappers sent screaming there. Giving the flak 46 a bit further close there to the front line, particularly as that Churchill tank. We've got Basil the kitty cat being a kitty cat. Quiet for once. Not eating my fingers. Alter for once.
The enemy has taken a
There you go, pushing forwards. Flak 46 Panther going in. $185-143.
Commandant, the ability is ready.
There you go, nice flank here by Redxwings. Thumbs up. Catching CKIM's MG34 team. Prepared. Oh, that is not a good setup there with the MG34. Easier than the range of the Gammon bombs there. That was a significant tactical slip there, which likely will cost them the Infantry. Oh, yikes. Yeah, that was definitely very painful here for CKIM. Excellent hit there for Redxwings. Saw his opponent's mistake and was clearly more than eager to exploit it, as you should. Further south, at least the MG34 team is holding up Redxwing sappers there, but that's about really the only sort of tactical win there. We do get some Guasatroy there selected, but CKIM continues to otherwise very slowly explore his battle group here. Very, very slowly explore.
No communication from our Panzer 3.
And lost his Panther 3. I don't think he's got armor reserves either, so kind of like easily called something in here.
Our victory point is
I also find it odd that he went for the rapid advance ability when really just had a bunch of trucks and a Panther 3. I think that was a bit of a mistake there by CKIM, considering like it does cost a fair chunk of manpower. And you were probably just a bit off going for more tanks. So again, armor reserves is going now rather than going for that ability. Like, he just did not, I think, have enough light vehicles or tanks or anything to really make that upgrade worth itself. So that was, I think, a bit more of a significant strategic error there out of CKIM. Going for an upgrade he can't immediately make use of. But even like just short to mid-term into the future, it's clearly not going to be like able to like really leverage. That was a very questionable choice there. I mean, it does in theory help with getting the flak 46 a bit more around, I guess, but even that, I don't think it's worth those resources. Still, CKIM there holding on. But fight so far remains ruthless. Food. Sorry about that. Ow! Ow! Cat went at it. Monster. Foot guards in the cutoff point. Now Redxwings here, of course, deciding, you know, he's got Churchill's enough. It's time to bring in the Bishop. He's also just cutting off all the resources here. CKIM there, really struggling with map control now. Things are just sort of slowly escalating out of his reach here. Like, he had a good thing going, but ultimately, I think in part just by not using his battle group very effectively, but also I think a various of tactical errors, really just managed to like sort of slip back. I mean, it's not like the match is completely out of his reach, but it's not exactly looking great either. It's not looking great. I mean, theoretically, we're trying to hold out for the Tiger tank. It wouldn't be impossible, but in terms of like just pure opportunity cost, it's going to be really expensive here for CKIM, considering there's like a significant, you know, difference in size there. And that means like trying to look for a Tiger tank under these circumstances when he's got not that many victory points left either and he's about to use another machine gun as his opponent. It's a tactically significant error, I would say, there out of C. And there you go, Redxwings takes out the second MG-34. This time though, rather than grabbing and using it for the British Empire, he just destroys it. So, not exactly a great spot to be in, mate. For Mr. Seachem, like at this point, most of his options kind of seem a bit less than ideal. Again, it feels like he's really just spending everything on the Tiger tank. Now, fuel-wise is close, manpower-wise is close, but even with it being that close again, the map control situation and the victory point situation, of course, is an extension that really means it is going to be tough here for Seachem to, realistically speaking, make this work in a safe and, controlled manner. It's pretty much just Seachem just rolling everything on it, like a gambler betting his house on, this next move. Like, he is betting everything. And with every passing moment, unfortunately, of course, the odds just continue to look worse, so we'll have to see it. I mean, maybe in theory he could make it work.
Confirmed. We have
Nah.
400 points remaining. Territory
Can't add it again.
Our resources are stranded.
He's really not having it today. Clearly not enough people liked or commented on my most recent videos. Ow! Fuck!
All victory points are under control. We must act.
Ille. Ah, die miese Cat. Ow! Ow!
Our light support company has a...
And there you go, defeat. Ow! Sorry about that, but there you go, yeah. Like, he certainly had it going from up until a point, but, he never, I think, really just, leveraged whatever tactical advantage he truly could have over Redxwings. He was sort of, in some cases, playing a bit defensively, and then we actually got ahead. Even there, he, didn't, go full in, and battle group-wise, it really felt odd. Like, again, maybe the light tanks actually could have worked here, or some Grossatori, or Telemites, like just anything. Like, his strategy at times definitely just felt like he wasn't entirely sure how to react here to what Redxwings was doing, and that ultimately handed Redxwings the match here. So there you go. Hope you enjoyed this match. We'll learn something from it. This is Imperial Ancient. Cheers, and see you all tomorrow for the last episode. Bye, everyone.